I really grew as a person.
It was one of the best decisions I've ever made, period.
It opened my eyes.
It was the most fun I ever had.
This is Study Abroad.
I'm the first person in my family to do this. My sister's taking like week-long trips and stuff, but I'm the first person to say like I'm gonna be here for a couple months. And not even in my family, but in my neighborhood and my high school, like not a lot of people are doing this. So I really wanted to see like, can I do this? Outside of that, I wanted to see like different media systems and how people look and reflect on American government compared to being actually in that bubble and just getting out of the bubble in the first place and realizing that there's a whole world out there for you to see. So obviously I did it, so I'm here. So I guess I'm just gonna keep going and keep learning from here.
Out of my immediate friend group, I was the only one, and I mean, they're all jealous. They all wish they did it. I think especially if you're at like a state school or a party school or whatever you want to call it, it's so easy to be like, oh, but we only have 4 years. And that's true, and it is sort of a sacrifice, but it's a sacrifice that's definitely worth it because, I mean, 20 years from now, I will remember this 4-month period. And I'll also remember the guys that I went to college with because I still have another full year with them. So I think it's important to keep things in perspective and not get wrapped up in the idea that I have to be here for 4 years.
It's kind of like different for me because I was really on the fence. And even like right up before studying abroad, I was like, oh, I'm gonna cancel. But I'm glad that I studied abroad just because it made me become so much more independent, and I never thought I could do something like this because I've lived at home my entire life. But I know the skills that I take with me from study abroad will help me like in my future, like relationships, careers, just like the different environments I'll encounter, I'll be able to deal with them.
I knew that I had always wanted to study abroad. I knew friends of mine from home and from school who were both going to do it. It's also a very big part of the experience for students that go to my university. So I think that was definitely a contributing factor, something that I didn't want to miss out on, and I wanted to have that experience for myself. And I'm definitely glad that I did it. I've only been here for a short period of time, but I've had such a good time so far, and we're able to make so many friends, even friends from my home university that I didn't have before. So that's been really fun and exciting.
It says something about somebody's personality who wants to go abroad, or their character, who see a horizon and want to go to that horizon and go beyond that horizon and get to know what's beyond, what are the different cultures, how they relate, and so on. And diversity is becoming increasingly important, and I think the problems of our world today can only be solved through diversity.
Because this is the only time in your life where you'll be able to study somewhere in a foreign country for an extended period of time and have no other responsibilities but your schoolwork. I mean, even less so than at college. I see myself nobody's really depending on you right now. Your parents are calling you every once in a while, but you are really here to experience things on your own with the people that you decide to surround yourself with. So I think college will be there when you get back. Your friends will be there when you get back. I mean, I can see it when I look at people's Snap stories and their Instagram. I mean, it is exactly the same. And it's almost like they're stuck in a time that will be fun when you get back there, but for the time being, all that you're missing out on, you'll experience it when you get back. And so right now, it's just kind of nice to experience something new and completely foreign.
There's always ways to make it work, and I think if it is something that you really want to do, then find those ways. Personally, I think it'll be worth it in the end, and if it is something you want to do, it would be terrible to look back and be able to say that you didn't do it.
So as long as you're smart and conscious of your money, your space, your time, you're gonna have a good time. Like either way, as long as the program's right for you and you research it, you're gonna have a good time. It's up to you. Like it's really up to you about the time you have. Like you're in control of that. So do it. I think I would do it. I would do it again. I would go somewhere else. Like I think it's a really great experience.